Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome
Welcome back. This is your boy LG.
This your boy Nate the Great, man. You know how we rocking.
And we got our co-host over there, Stacey. How you doing tonight?
I'm
Stay
doing
safe.
wonderful. I'm doing wonderful. Good day,
Yes, sir.
everyone. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Waves of Wisdom. Today's theme is opposite sex friends while in a relationship. Okay.
It's about to get real.
The wave of wisdom for today is loyalty is not built on situation avoidance, but rather trust and boundaries.
That trust word. You got to be careful with that.
Okay. Now, this is just the main question of what the whole show is about. Do you think that people could have friends of the opposite sex while in a serious relationship?
Man, it depends on the person. For me,
All right, so let's talk from a male perspective, right? Male perspective. Do you think you can have a female friend while you're in a relationship?
yeah, it's you know what I'm saying. It could work, but it's real sticky. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so it could work. Okay, so do you think your wife can have a male friend that she talk on the phone with sometimes, or text sometimes? Do you trust her to have a relationship, or is there like stipulations to it?
Yeah, stipulation to it. I feel like the male and her have to have they have to have like a foundation. I feel like, and I feel like too, like if that's the cause, both of them have to be in a relationship with their significant. So he have to have a wife, and she have to have
Okay.
a husband, because if he don't have
That doesn't necessarily,
I
prevent
understand.
anything
Yeah,
from.
I understand, but I'm saying
Right.
it will be more like
It'll make you more comfortable.
yes.
Okay,
So I think for us,
this about to get real.
for us, I think the male friend, like I'm talking about for me and Nate.
Right.
I've seen him where it's like certain people, he's just like, nah, you can't be their friends.
Right.
But
All right.
certain friend, like I have friends from high school, that he's met,
Yeah.
and he has no problem with me being friends with them.
Right.
He even when we were all in high school together,
Yeah.
and like I would go hang out with my friends that I knew before him.
Yeah.
It was certain guys that he just didn't care whether I was friends with them or not.
Right.
And there's certain guys that he would be like, nah,
Yeah.
that ain't,
Yeah.
nip that in the butt right away. So I can't really speak on like his perspective,
Yeah.
but I do feel as if the person plays a difference.
The friend.
The friend.
So no matter how much you trust each other, it's not about trust. It's about that person.
It's both.
Yeah.
Both got to be on the same accord.
Right.
If we gonna really get deep,
Yeah.
What do you feel around? Do you think Monica could have a guy friend?
I mean, I'm gonna keep it funky with you.
Go ahead,
You know what I'm
cuz.
She grown at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? We married at the end of the day.
That don't mean nothing, bro.
Look. Can she have a male friend? Yes, she can have a male friend that she works with, or that you know what I'm saying, or
Coming over to the house.
Or what about going to hang out with?
nah. See,
Alone.
So it's guidelines, it's boundaries. So that's where you about to get to. So I feel like she can have a male friend. I don't mind her. Every blue moon they talk on the phone or something like that, or if they text it because something with school or something like that. But there's boundaries as far as, okay, you ain't about to be texting him, or if he's texting you at like after 9 o'clock or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Funky.
That's the red flag. Or,
Funky.
Or you know what I'm saying? As far as coming over, I mean, what you got to come over for? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if it's a real friendship,
To make her breakfast.
look, hey, you make
No, but what if it's
Yeah.
not just coming over to hang out with Monica alone? Maybe it's like a an event. Like, say you were throwing your son a birthday party
Right,
and she
and
wanted to invite him.
yeah.
You know, like,
That's cool.
I'm cool with that, but that's what I'm saying. So if it's like a real friendship, then yeah, I feel like that's when, you know what I'm saying, as a man, I gotta have that discussion. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know, I know you work with my wife, or you know, y'all on this team or whatever, but you know what I'm saying, here's my boundaries as a husband. Like, I'll have, if they have like a legitimate friendship, then he's gonna want to respect that to keep her as a friend.
I actually had one of my guy friends over here when my son was little. Remember when Nikolai and JD came over, Nate? And I mean, we've been friends. We've been working together
Right.
for more than 10 years.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't come over by himself. He came over with his daughter, and my son was here. They came over to visit me after, like 6 months after I gave birth.
Right.
So it wasn't like a, you know, he's just coming by himself type thing.
Yeah.
But he was a friend that was a guy
Yeah.
that came over.
Right.
Nate didn't have any problem with it at all.
Right, because he's bringing his daughter, so you kind of know like there's a understanding. So I feel like we so broad with it. I feel like at the end of the day, if the person, if you're married and the person is single, you know what I'm saying, that's when the stuff gets heightened. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's just like they don't care at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Or you feel like as a man, they got another objective because why are you single?
Look,
why
no.
you wanna, you know what I'm saying, be my wife's friend. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like
Look, no.
go ahead.
That's all I'm talking about. Like, I'm never gonna say nothing. Like, for real. Like, he should know my aura and everything about me already, bro. I don't have to even
Here we
explain.
go.
No, for real though. I don't have to even explain nothing because you know if he cross the line, like, that's what I'm saying. I don't have to like, bro. I don't have to say none of that.
So you saying like your wife is gonna set the boundaries?
But she better.
Okay.
Him and her. Because no, for real though. That's what I'm saying. I don't have to speak on that because that should already been like understood. You know what I'm saying? Like when he see me,
Yeah.
or him and her, like that should already been like understood. Like, bro, this ain't it. Don't ever try, even no slick, none of that.
But you leaving that's too many assumptions.
No,
though.
yeah. See, no,
You
but that's me though. That's me though. So now, if anything crossed the line or whatever,
Right.
I could do what I need to do, like with no guidelines.
But what's the line? That's where I'm getting at. What's the line?
And I will know. So I don't have to say what's the line. I know the line. So once I take note of that,
Right.
bro, I don't care what they talking about. Both of them.
All right, so let me before we go to the next topic, let me put an analogy, right? Like
Go ahead.
obviously your wife is going to always respect you, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So if a gentleman come over, you know what I'm saying, and then he a little, you know, he want to hug your wife, but it's not the right hug. It's too, you know what I'm saying? Like it's
He
too
said it's not the right hug.
You know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying, see, that's what I'm saying.
Is that cool with you?
No.
Okay, so
but
to
I'm saying
him-
though, but he should know, bro. Like dudes know what they doing. They know.
Yeah.
Like anything they pull some slick, none of that, they
Right,
know.
right. Okay.
So it's like I'm sitting there watching.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? See some off the wall.
So you ain't having that conversation. You just off rip going in.
Check him. For real. If I see something unordinary,
Right.
bro, I'm gonna be like, bro.
He said,
Come here, bro.
ordinary.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, for real though. I'm gonna be like, bro, no. He already know because he know what he did.
Right.
So everybody know what they do, bro.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
in any
For
situation.
sure.
So I don't have to even speak on that.
Right.
But I'm gonna just address that,
Yeah.
and that's it.
I don't feel like a friendship alone is a threat or a red flag, but
Yeah.
instead, how you handle them or the friendship
Right.
is the red flag.
How you handle it? Okay.
Right, like-
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not the friendship that's the problem. It's the sneaky behavior that's the
I like that.
problem.
I like that.
You know
I
what
like
I mean?
that.
Individual though,
Yeah.
so okay. So as you say that, then I could say this. Then so now the wife and the friend, they should know like
Yeah, there should be boundaries. There should
boundary between
Yeah.
both of them before they even meet me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when they meet me and you know he's still playing that freakiness, it's over. You know what I'm saying? It's over for her and over for him as well. Because already been through doing that. So that means that even it doesn't matter where they go, it's something freaky going expose, and I'm gonna catch that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now if that did not set from the first get go, bro, I'm gonna know.
And I truly think a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, that they, you know, if your wife does have a male friend, like they do set that boundary, right? They do.
Not in
But
our relationship, bro.
well, yeah, true, not in all relationships, but I'm saying is like they do set it, but sometimes, you know, the wife may be oblivious or, you know, she truly think that it's a friendship while the man wants something more, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's our job as a protector to
know
kinda,
your friend.
yeah, but you know,
I know.
men and women can
Yeah.
be sneaky, so it's just kind of,
Deceptive.
Right.
so okay. So all right, Stacey. So what about you? So if what is the boundaries for you if by, you know, your husband having a female, you know, friend?
I don't mind him having a female friend. It's just when the friendship kind of turns into I don't know how to explain it, like almost like a clinginess or a neediness or like a just a too muchness. Like I know that's not a word, but you know, it's just like
Too much.
it's just
Yeah.
you know, it's just like okay, you're not respecting space and time and like if you call and he's like having dinner with the family and you still want to like talk
Yeah.
on the phone. Like now you're not respecting our
Right.
space, our time, or like you always feel like you need to be included or something, or you're always texting, or you know what I mean? It's just
Right.
like things like that.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Or if y'all are holding secrets, or you know, there's like a inside joke and nobody else supposed to, you know, no, it's things like that. Like
That's too much.
yeah. Like no, we
Inside job.
we're gonna know all the jokes. What's the joke?
Yeah.
What's so funny? I would
wanna
laugh
be
too.
included. Yeah.
You know,
See, yeah. So once that jealousy spirit it gets to going. Okay.
yeah.
So
And sometimes it's you know, which kind of brings us to my next question
Yeah.
is, you know, do you think that jealousy in these type of situations is insecurity and or intuition? And I think it could be
It
both.
both, bro.
could be
Bro.
both.
what's the male called? Women have intuition. What we call what we call males? Intuition as well, or
Male intuition. I
No,
don't
no, just the game, street game. I'm talking about
discernment.
discernment.
Yeah, discernment. If you the spiritual terms,
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of.
but no.
Some people are insecure and they, you know, they overthink things and it's just like something simple and it's just like, bro,
Look.
chill.
Yeah.
You know, but
Look, you go for
sometimes it's legitimate, you know,
Right.
feelings and
it go for
intuition.
both, bro.
Right.
Like a lot of females insecure, and I know a lot of dudes. I don't, not a ninjas. You know what I'm saying, because it's past that use ninjas. You know what I'm saying. You don't want to.
Right, right.
Ninjas too.
Yeah.
A lot of them, bro. They're the most insecure dudes I ever seen in my life. Like, bro, if I know, like, you know what I'm saying, like she for me walk out the bank, bro, I'm not gonna be all of that. Like, you know, I don't want to take you around my friend, or don't come to the party. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come to the party, like, or like, you know, it's just certain things that it make it seem like some people is like insecure,
Right.
and then I feel like you should be confident in your lady or your woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, don't let the other person like think you know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I always been confident in myself, but I feel like
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead, my
I feel
dog.
like it's levels. So when me and Monica was dating, I wasn't insecure, but I was more like
Worried.
yeah, because you know
What would you say, Nate?
worried.
Oh,
'Cause
worried.
you know, a guy can pull her, you know what I'm saying, from
Yeah.
under me. But when we got married, you know what I'm saying, I felt like it's
It should
more
be
to
the
lose.
same, bro. No, because married, bro, a ring don't mean nothing, bro.
No,
But
but
I'm
what
just
he's saying
saying,
that
like-
they've built a life together. They have a
Yes,
family. There's more to lose. Like
Right,
if you're
so
just
it's-
with the person, just you know, you was with them.
I
it's
like
just
that.
I felt like all those thoughts after we got married, just like I don't even think none of those thoughts because I'm like, you know what I'm saying, we solidified. But when we was in a relationship, it was just like, man, I gotta watch him because he may be, he may be trying to smell better than me. You know what I'm saying? Or he may be trying to.
Yeah, but I feel like, man, you shouldn't worry about that. Like
Nah,
look, bro, if y'all good, bro, and I feel like, okay, the reason why I don't really like worried like that, because I know myself, and if I see anything cross, bro, I know it's done.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say something else. I thought you was gonna say,
What?
you know what you bring to the table, like your value, and that not every
Yeah.
because you are a very
No,
conceited person.
no, no.
You think
That's
very
why.
highly of yourself.
No,
So
no. That's why I know that I'm not worried, because if anything cross, bro, it's done, and I'm not going back on nothing. It's just done. So what if you say, I already know that I don't have to say that because that's already in me. So that's why it's just done. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no talking about we want to talk it over. Ain't no talking over what?
yeah, but I feel like that on
What?
one end, that's a lot of, alpha males, but on the other end, a lot of men put in a lot of time and effort chasing a woman, right? So it's
Yeah.
just like they may think like, okay, it's not done. Like
What?
they not willing to throw it away.
Man, I'm willing to throw that away, bro. If that's the case, because she willing to throw it away. Why I'm gonna be holding on for?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I
Come
hear
on,
that.
bro.
I hear
Come on.
that.
to each his own. To
It
each,
go.
I understand where you're both coming
it go
from.
both
Like
ways, bro.
Right.
just like some women, they're not willing. Well, I think women on a whole are more likely to forgive.
Right.
No. Heck no.
Oh, you know how many women
They
deal?
hold things over your head too. Okay, they forget, but they
Yeah.
hold it like this.
Of
Like a little
course.
bell like this.
Of course, I mean but that's to be expected. Like, of course they're gonna hold it over your head,
Right.
because now they might be insecure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know,
You ever want to fight somebody over, Stacey? You ever want to fight another dude over? You think too long. You think too long.
Not really, but
You lying.
you
You
know,
lying.
not for real though. Not really. I just wanted to. I want to check both of them though, her and him.
Okay.
No, I know. I'm saying like when we broke up, you know what I'm saying, and you know I still had like
you talking about high school?
Yeah.
I'm
It was kids.
Yeah. I mean,
What
I was
about
just
you?
Yeah, of course, I wanted to fight. I
Yeah.
wanted to fight somebody over mine. 'Cause it was just, it was about to get there. You know what I'm saying?
bro.
I ain't about to throw no names out there, but it was about to get there because I feel like he was trying to play me. You know what I'm saying? But
Was it somebody you knew? You don't have
You
to
didn't
say a
play-
name. I just want
Like
to.
a sucker or what?
No, I just want to know if it's somebody he knew or just
I'm
some
just
random
saying,
person.
I'm just
like,
saying
you
if
know.
dude was trying to play him like a sucker.
yeah, I ain't really know him. I ain't really know him, but he was in. Yeah, he
knew
was in the
of them.
crowd.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was in the crowd.
Yeah.
So,
All right. So, what do you guys think, or what's your take on the work spouse situation? Like, do you think that's okay? Do you think that that's just a work spouse? There's nothing going or it depends on the person, the situation.
Like I said, it does. Depends on the person. Work, you have to have like correspond with each other. I feel like, it's necessary, but it could be too far because guys at work they wanna hit, they wanna play that work buddy role. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not for real though. Like, you know what I'm saying? You come to work, you leave everything at home. We playing.
nah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Not for real though, bro. That goes on like
yeah,
that.
it do go on.
It do.
Yeah.
Like, I forgot there was some statistics on
Touchy.
what jobs have the most like infidelity statistics or something
Doctors
like
and
that.
nurses?
I think it's like healthcare.
Yeah.
I don't know about. I work from home.
I was just joking.
Just start working at home, bro. 3 years ago. Stop playing with it. Stop playing with it.
I feel like you was looking at me before I looked at you.
No, I was cocking my eyes. I was see your reaction.
That's funny. But then there was also I don't remember. I gotta Google this real quick. I gotta look it up.
Well, while you doing that, I feel like I feel like when people like joking around, like it's funny until it's you, right?
No,
You know
no,
what I'm
no,
saying?
no. Listen, not even funny, bro.
No, I'm
It's
just saying, like, the people,
no.
the
Hold on.
coworker be like, oh, that's my work husband. Ha,
No,
ha, ha.
but
But
I'm
let
saying though.
Monica say that. No,
But I'm
no,
saying
no,
the,
no.
they just joking, but they really serious, bro. Like when
Yeah.
people cracking jokes, they cracking the truth in drug or
There's
what they
truth
cracking.
in humor.
So,
Yeah.
so the AI overview on Google says some professions are statistically more likely to be associated with
All right, that's the thing
infidelity.
in your juice, bro.
I don't want to chew it.
So
No,
those
it's part of the ferment.
I don't know what it is.
No, it's part of the ferment,
You ain't
bro.
got none of your juice. You
No,
trying to.
bro, it's part of the ferment, bro. You can just take it
no,
off.
it's just probably part of the flour.
Why?
You know, isn't it?
Yeah,
Isn't the
You
juice
got
made
some
out
of
of
yours?
the wine made out of like a
it's
flour?
no, yeah,
A
because
fruit?
this is sorrel, bro. Sorrel good for your soul. So sorrel is fermented, and we put like
Do you have some of yours?
It's probably at the bottom of the glass.
no, it's at the bottom of the glass.
It's fine, LaRon. I
It's
promise.
fine, LeBron, bro. You tweaking, bro.
But anyways, back to the Google review.
Just take it off, bro. You can.
LaRon, you might want to.
This bother you?
This
Yeah.
one, most likely to be associated with infidelity. Sales, education,
Okay.
It might be levels, education like college.
I don't know.
Middle school,
It didn't
elementary.
No, teacher.
Yeah, but what grade?
and healthcare consistently appear on the list of industries where infidelity is reported more frequently. It does say, however, it's more important to remember that these are just correlations and not a reflection of behavior of individuals with these professions. But yeah, yada 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 yada.
Why is that? Why they think? Why do they say education, healthcare? Because
I think that it might be because
It's hands on, bro.
we literally have to work together. Like like if you're a lawyer, I feel like sometimes your work can be individual. You're working on your case, unless you have a
Yeah.
big case and you have to work with other lawyers, or
Right.
you had a law firm, and but your work is individual. Like when I'm taking care of a patient, more than likely I'm taking care of a patient with more than one staff member. Or if you're a teacher, you're working with other teachers for subjects. So
you-
you have students
so you're
in
saying you're-
math or
Yeah.
history or whatever. Or if you have, I'm surprised. No, I was going to say athletics, but again, the athletes are just, it's not their job. It's not their
Right.
coworkers
Right,
they're
right.
cheating on them. It's just like random people.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like athletes, they're not going to cheat with their
right.
their team members. You know what I mean? And I feel like those professions, at least in healthcare, we're around. Like when I used to go to the hospital,
Yeah.
I was with those people more than I was at home. Especially because sometimes you're doing double shifts. Sometimes you're working call shifts. Sometimes you have to. You're at the hospital at like 2 a.m. Waiting for an OR case or something.
Vulnerable.
So
Yeah.
if I was doing like a 40-hour-a-week job, I was there more than 40 hours, which means I'm spending more time with those people than I am with my family.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I get it. But I would say, that's a lot of jobs where you work with multiple people. You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
That's just to my understanding.
Right,
That's
right.
what I can make heads of tails or something. I'm not saying that that's the truth, but
Yeah. I'm gonna ask my wife, do she got a work husband?
and I
ain't
feel
gonna
like
tell you
sometimes
that.
you have to have that person that's gonna keep you, watch out for you or look out for you, have your back in a certain situation, or like it doesn't always have to be the opposite sex, but
You scratch my back, I'll scratch your back.
I feel like that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Or is those industries, what you say, education, healthcare, and what?
Sales.
I don't know about sales.
I don't know about
I would say
sales
those
either.
industries are more dominated by women. So is it more education is dominated by women?
Is it? There's a lot. Yeah, I would
Teachers,
say,
yeah,
teachers.
Yeah, woman.
But
yeah,
I wouldn't say necessarily healthcare because a lot of the doctors are males.
but how many doctors compared to nurses? And I bet you there's more nurses than doctors,
Of
right?
course, yes, there's more nurses than
So-
doctors, but there's also a lot of male nurses now.
It's hard to be a doctor, bro.
And
That's why, bro.
male nurses are helpful. I would hands down
They
choose a male
strong, bro.
nurse. Yeah.
They strong.
Yeah, they go get my linen basket. They help me turn my patient. They like I would if I had to choose a partner at work, I would most definitely choose a male nurse over a woman nurse.
Right.
Because I mean I'm only 5'3". I'm not really that strong. You know, if I have to lift a patient in the OR or turn them, and the patient is like already kind of obese or heavy, like 250 pounds, and they're sedated, that's dead weight. I'm gonna break my back.
Yeah.
You know, or
Like Mike Tyson was like, "What's wrong with you, Mike Tyson?" Mike Tyson was like, "I think my back is broken."
yeah, he said, I think I broke my back. I broke my back. Did you see that clip?
Nah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's so funny, bro.
They're like, what? He was like, yeah, spinal.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. You got to come up with that clip. You got to get that clip. So I really just think it just boils down to the trust, the boundaries, and the people,
Yeah.
For real.
you know?
For real, bro.
Now, do you believe your partner should get a say in who that friend is?
Man, heck no.
No?
I mean, they grown at the end of the day. So
Yeah.
regardless of what what I say is like at the end of the day, like I just want to be respected. So
Right.
So if I say you can't, I don't want you being his friend, and you choose to still be his friend, then
It's
you
dead.
I'm not gonna say it's dead, but then you gotta know like
It's dead for me.
not gonna be forgiveness. It's not gonna be a lot of grace, right?
Right. Okay. I see
So
what you're saying.
like you grown to make your decision, but
Yeah.
that it's not gonna be no grace with it because
Right.
you already know how I feel about
You have
it.
a
Right.
you have a
I agree.
gun a gun emoji right there.
I don't know. I gotta mess with the sound.
Yeah, you got Mr. Sound shit.
Yeah.
He's dead.
I'm pretty sure there's one on here.
Bro.
All right. Well, back to the wave of wisdom for today. I think we all agree that loyalty is not built on the situation avoidance, but rather trust and boundaries. So it's
Right.
not the friendship that's the problem, but it's the sneaky behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they can have the friends.
Facts.
They just gotta, be respectful and have boundaries.
Yeah, in all seriousness, yeah. I mean, my wife can have male friends. I'm cool with that. But yeah, at the end of the day,
Big facts.
yeah, as long as she don't, I won't even say she don't. As long as when she sees another gentleman taking too far, she already
Nip that in the bud.
Nip it in the bud.
Cut it
You know what I'm
off.
saying?
So for the goofy question, we don't really have a question. It's more of a game.
Yeah.
It's called red flag or relax. So I'm gonna say like a situation or so, and you guys are gonna tell me whether it's a red flag or you should just chill.
Okay.
right.
Oh,
I
okay.
like it. I like it.
All right. They hug too long.
Oh, red flag on bro.
Red flag.
I'm gonna be like, bro.
Red flag. Especially when you hugging, they do the shake with it.
No, no. Okay,
that's
hold on.
that's
Let me
the
say one
type of
something.
hug. Like, what if it's just like
Let
I
me-
haven't seen them in a month, like
let
a
me-
big tight squeeze. Like,
Let me do.
you know.
let me
I think
say
you can
something.
kinda
I'm
tell.
cool with the tight squeeze.
No, heck no, I ain't school with nothing. Listen, bro. Okay, let me break something down for you.
Yeah.
So the reason why I don't hug like my friend's girl like that, I don't
He
really.
always give them a half hug.
Yeah, bro, I give him a half.
Well, yeah,
hug
that's how you
because
do it.
No, heck no, bro. 95% of dudes don't do that. So stop saying that.
Then they
I'm
give
a-
him the whole body
the
hug.
whole body hug. You know what I'm saying?
Chest to chest. Chest
so
to
I'm
chest.
saying, so I'm saying, look, me though, the reason why I do it like that is
Yeah.
because you're a woman, I'm not that kind of guy, bro. I respect, you know what I'm saying, a woman too much to even do that. So I give them a half hug because all that titty splashing on each other and splashing on you sometimes.
That's how you supposed to do.
No, hold on though.
Your friends don't do that?
Hold on though. Hold on though. Let me finish though, G.
Uh-huh.
So it's like when the female had they titty like out, you know what I'm saying, and then you just rub on your chest or rub on your club, bro. That's something that I don't. I don't want nobody to look at me certain way, so I don't do those type of things. I give the half hug, huh?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Get out.
I thought that was obvious. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not, bro.
If your friend
Niggas
got
want to give full body hug. The ninjas, I mean, excuse me for my French.
so
But
you see that? What you doing? What you saying?
who? I ain't saying nothing.
You ain't saying nothing to your
No.
friends?
No, I ain't saying nothing to my friends.
What you just let it rock. You ain't saying, hey, chill out.
I ain't saying none of that. They should know, and the partner should know. You know, I ain't saying.
I'm not talking about the partner. I'm talking about the friends. If
The friends
she's
should
going
know, bro.
If she's going to turn her body to the side, get a half hug, and they kind of
sometimes she want the full hug. So it depends.
Me, I don't really give. I don't think I actually give people full hug, like put both of my arms around them. Like I don't think I do that. I might give them like a longer hug, or, but I don't actually like give somebody, walk up to them and put both my arms around them and give them a like hug.
So what you do? Give them one hug? You don't give no one hug, one hand hug. You give both hand hug. So what do you say?
No. So I'll be like, put one of my hands maybe around their waist or something, and my other hand kind of just like kind of like this. Though I know the viewers can't really see me, but it's like a.
It's like a. What you say, like a this?
Yeah, like a
Like a S hug.
Yeah, like kind of just
Half
like that.
S.
yeah.
Yeah, it's more of like a 75%, not a half hug, but like like a 3/4 hug.
I just know the half hugs. But at the end of the day, yeah, red flag, red flag, red flag.
But in general, I just like to hug people, like my friends, my close friends. I like to give them a hug when I see them.
Oh, I don't like to hug like that.
Yeah, I know you do the half hug.
Right.
I'm not really like a touchy-feely person, but I do give people. My close friends, I do give them a hug. It's more like a 3/4. You know? But I feel like you can sense whether a hug is just genuine friendship or if there's more to it.
Right.
You can sense that.
Right. Yeah.
There's a feeling between the two people and like others that are watching. They can sense that.
You know what's funny? I'm gonna let you continue, but next time we all go out together, if we with a group of people, we're gonna be watching each other, see how everybody greeted.
But all of us, we always give each other hugs.
No, I'm just saying, but like more than just us. You know what I'm saying?
Like
just
when we all go out for dinner or something, each and every one of us always give each other hugs. The guys and the girls, But you can tell that it's just like.
No, I'm just saying if we in like a bigger environment.
All right, the next one. They text good morning.
Red flag. What?
Who the
Either or.
Good morning for what?
Yeah.
How
Red flag or relax?
No, I'm saying how the sentence start. Like you just get up and say good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, like how? Good morning, and then what?
You know, people say hey, good morning.
I'm gonna say
good
I'm gonna
morning.
say relax because
Good morning on what? How?
like if that's just the context. Do they text good morning?
Yeah.
Relax or red flag? I'm gonna say relax.
No, I mean red flag. That's tweaking, bro. I don't know why. Why in the morning? Like what you was thinking about it?
Well, I mean,
you was thinking about something in your dream.
Okay, maybe it could be good night if you don't want to say good morning. Well, it's good night.
No, good night and good morning is two different things. Good morning, I'm gonna say relax. Good night, red flag. Because I'm a person like if somebody just texting boom boom in the morning, I'm a like if they be like, hey bro, you didn't drop the YouTube channel, this. I'm be like,
damn, you
good morning. You know what I'm saying? Or just somebody like I'm be like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like just kind of like when you somebody walk through the door, you expect them to say hello first.
Right.
I said greetings.
No,
greetings.
I'm saying that's the same.
I don't say good morning no more. I say greetings.
I mean, that's kind of the same. But what I'm saying is like, oh, good morning. It's more sentimental, huh?
No, it's a whole backstory. We could tell you offline.
We don't
really say morning anymore, but it's a whole backstory.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that.
We talk about, but okay. So the next one,
I don't say good morning. I say greetings.
They have a nickname for each other.
Chill.
Yeah, chill.
Yeah, I'm saying relax.
Yeah, because maybe they had the nickname before they met you.
Pookie.
Okay, now. Well, I know some grown guys named Pookie.
No, I'm talking about. No, you call her Pookie.
They've seen each other cry.
Relax.
Yeah, relax. Sometimes women have emotional days.
Mm-hmm. They say you don't have to worry about me.
What You don't have to worry about me.
Like if they like say your significant other had a friend and that friend is telling you, "Oh, you don't have to worry about me."
Relax.
Red flag.
Red flag.
Yeah, red flag.
For what? Relax.
Because it's like, why would you say that?
Yeah.
If you didn't have to worry about me, why would you say that?
Yeah. I'm
But-
gonna worry about you.
Right.
No, I'm
You
saying
telling me that don't make me like, oh, okay.
no,
cool.
because they're probably saying that because they want sympathy or they want you to be feel sorry for them. So I'm like, whatever. I don't care about that.
They low key roast you.
The friend roast. So,
Relax. No.
So if you had a male friend that's roasting Nate,
Yeah, they low key like roasting.
yeah,
Like
no,
say we
that's-
all together or
That's a
something.
red flag. Let me break it down for you.
I'm gonna relax because I'm gonna get on that too.
No, it's a red flag. I'm gonna get on that, but it's a red flag. You know what? Because through the
The joke.
jokes, it's reality. Niggas,
They mean the base serious.
Ninja, I can't stop saying that, Nate. Through the joke, they want to tell it. They want to tell it all. They want to tell the truth.
Right.
Know how they feel, but they can't. You know what I'm saying?
Some
And they use the joke and the roast to really tell the tale. So you know what I'm saying? It's a red flag. I
Sometimes
ain't with
people-
none of that. And plus, too, I don't really joke around like that, bro.
Yeah, I grew up playing with the Joneses, so you know what I'm saying.
I ain't grow up playing around. Stop playing around with me, bro. Stop
Sometimes
roasting,
people
bro.
might think, they have some like hidden animosity or
agenda.
hidden
People always want to.
feelings,
That's cool. Let's get personal. You know what I'm saying?
No, just don't play.
But is it a red flag or is it
It's a red flag for me.
It's a relax because you
Relax.
want to talk about whatever you want to talk about. I'm a hug my wife and talk right. You know what I'm saying?
No, but
Tryna
she
show
with him
me-
though,
All right.
roasting you.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Next one. They're close to the family.
That's a red flag. No, that's not a
say
red
relax.
flag.
No, I
That's
say
relax.
relax.
No,
Relax.
it could be both. You know what I'm saying? It could be both. If it's a female, I'm not talking about the male. I'm talking about if it's a female, because she's sneaky.
No, we talking about opposite sex.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, like he trying to change this whole.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna say relax.
Relax.
Yeah, if it's a guy that's close to the family, I ain't really tripping.
Right. Maybe they've been around for a while.
Yeah, but it's boundaries though. If they start talking about stuff that I ain't know about, then hold on, what's going on?
Me and Pookie used to be chilling.
Yeah,
Pookie used to be over my house.
All right. I think you know
Pookie used to play with my cat.
it just the red flags and the relax. Some of them it still depends on the the person and the personality. and
Oh, yeah, for
everything.
sure.
And then some of them are just outright red flags.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. I think that was fun. That was a good game, guys.
I like that.
Drop it in the comments. Tell us what you think. Do you think people can have a serious relationship and still have friends of opposite sex? Why and why not? Let us know. But that about wraps things up for today. Thanks for riding the waves with us. We hope you enjoyed the show. Before you go, make sure you hit that like, comment, share, or subscribe button.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
keep
sir.
chasing the tides of knowledge. Catch y'all on the next wave.